Hi, everyone. We are back with a new activity for the month of February. I'm very excited to release the interactive activity Heart Castle, which has been illustrated and created by GoGo Speech. This one is perfect for February to celebrate Valentine's Day or Friendship Day with your kids, but it can also be used year-round for some heart-themed fun with some adorable characters that your kids will love. It may even be a great activity to adapt it for your kids' birthdays throughout the year. So in this activity, you're going to take a trip to Heart Castle for an adventure that starts with cracking the code to get past the dragons, to get inside the castle, and it leads to a sweet heart-themed party thrown by the Queen of Hearts and her little one. This is a one-resource activity that is adaptable for each of the kids on your caseload. So depending on what your child is working on, you might focus on different speech and language areas as you present the activity. The illustrations and characters in this provide so many opportunities for speech sound targets and a ton of language areas as well, such as formulating sentences, requesting and describing, prepositions, addressing core words, story retell, inferencing and predicting, pragmatic skills, answering WH questions, and so much more. So I'm going to go through and do a little demo of how it can be presented and some tips for your sessions, but I encourage you to change the storylines, character names, and anything else necessary to better address your kids' goals. So we're going to start out with these magic doors, and you might have your child try to guess what's behind the doors, and then we're going to open them to reveal the adventure that we're going to be going on today. Open! We're at a castle! What does that sign mean? Better look out for those dragons. Hearts on the castle. Closer. I see 4 windows, a big door. How are we going to get inside? You might try to go in the castle, pushing the door, but it won't open. No one's answering. I don't know how we're going to get in there. An envelope. Grab the envelope. Open. Pull out. What is it trying to tell us? We need 1, 2, 3 hearts in order to get the door to open. Looks like there's a bunch of surprises behind this door. I can't wait to get it open. But how do we find those 3 hearts? And what do we do with them? You see someone. What is she pointing to? We need to fill in the 3 hearts on the door in order for the door to open. Let's put this away and let's look for those hearts. So for this portion of the activity, we are going to be collecting hearts that are delivered to us through the windows. You're going to tell your kids that we need to find those 3 hearts. We might have our child sing a song or say a phrase or say some target words in order to get these windows to open. So maybe your child says 3 of their target words and a window pops open. Maybe they sing a song like, oh, where can the first heart be? Oh, where can it be? And that's just a very simple song to get some extra target sounds in or some extra engagement. Now, we also have to look out for those dragons because remember we saw that dragon warning sign? There's dragons that protect this castle and they want to make sure whoever is trying to get in gets the secret code, which is the 3 hearts. So we'll get our paper towel rolls ready and our spray bottles ready, whatever you want to use to get rid of the dragons when they pop out, or you may just have them say a certain thing to get rid of them. Now, for some of the really younger ones who don't like scary things, these dragons are not scary looking, so you can make it more of a silly thing like, just a dragon. Go back in. Hi, dragon. And make the dragon go away. But for the kids who really love bopping, whacking, and spraying, you can get rid of them like this. Bop, spray. When the dragons pop out, you also want to describe them. They're all wearing something very silly. Watch out for that fire. Whack. Oh, where can the first heart be? Oh, where can it be? A heart! So here you can work on social pragmatics and you can have your child greet the girl. Maybe they'll ask her what her name is. For this story, I named this character Jackie to get that J sound in there. She has a party hat. Now that we have a heart, we can add it to the door. Grab the heart, put it on the door. We have our first heart. We're getting closer to getting that door open. Oh, where can the second heart be? Oh, where can it be? What do you see? A dragon! So for some of your kids, they're really gonna like when you get really animated and silly when the dragons come out. Oh no, a dragon! We have to get rid of it before it gets me. And throughout this whole thing, you are going to be prompting your kids to use certain language or speech sounds to really address those goals that they're working on. So maybe you're going to have your kids say, get the dragon, go away, dragon, or go inside. Oh, phew, we got rid of him. There's another dragon. Neck necklace. Right. Still need the second and third heart. Where, oh, where can the second heart be? A heart! So I did have a few requests from my members to introduce a character with a cochlear implant. So here he is. This is Trey. And we are going to get the heart from Trey and add it to our door. You might have your child ask him what his name is and have that interaction. Thank you, Trey. And we're going to grab the heart, put it on the door. We have 2 hearts on the door. We only need 1 more to open it. Where, oh, where can the third heart be? Or you can say next or last heartbeat. A dragon! Whack! Go away, dragon. Oh, where can it be? Is there a heart? Uh-oh. What do you think it is? A dragon? What are they gonna do? They're getting closer. So here you can take any extra green fabric that you have and you can throw it on when they get close. They turned me into a stone heart. So for your older ones, you might talk about what it means to have a heart of stone. And you can say, I don't have a heart of stone. I have a lot of love in my heart. So maybe you'll have your child come up with maybe 3 things that they love about their friends. Or one thing that I also love to do is have the child come up with a few things that they love about themselves and the traits that they have that make them a really good friend. You can also take turns saying 2 things that you love. So maybe I'll go first and say, I really love my family and my dog. And then say, it's your turn. What are 2 things that you love? After the first or second thing that the child says, what happened? The stone cracked. You almost got me out of here. If you can come up with 1 more thing, I think it's going to give us the magic we need to get me out of this stone. Yes, you got me out. Thanks for saving me from a stone. Now let's go back and see if we can find that last heart. There it is. So if you have a child that might be too scared to have all those dragons come out and get you, then you can totally skip over those slides and go right to this slide to get that third heart. I remember her. That's Lily from the bug hunt. She must be here with her friends. Grab the heart, put it on the door. We have all 3 hearts on the door, but it's not opening, is it? It's opening? Who do you think it is? The Queen of Hearts. You can describe what she's wearing. She lives in the castle. And you might prompt your child to ask, can we come in or go inside? Let's follow the carpet or the rug. A party. There's a lot of hearts inside the heart castle. What do you see? Balloons, piñata, cupcake, Trey, Jackie, and Lily. They helped give us the hearts to open up the door. They're all so excited for the party. It's gonna be so fun. He scared me. He was just being silly. The kids are laughing. He must be the prince of hearts. So if you'd like, you can give him a name with the target sound that your child's working on, or you can just call him Prince. So all of our friends are here, and the prince and queen of hearts. Who lives here? The prince and his mom. So I bet they're the ones who threw the party. I bet these kids are all best friends with the prince. Now the next 2 slides, the prince is going to rub his belly by using the arrow keys to move his hands. What is he trying to tell us? Time for cupcake. Grab a cupcake. Maybe he wants you to grab a cupcake too. Grab a cupcake. Your cupcake looks so yummy. Then you can have the child say, ready, set, yummy. Do you think the kids liked their cupcake? The prince and Lily and Trey all have a thumbs up. Jackie holding a stick. What could that be for? The piñata next. You can have your kids describe a piñata and discuss what you do with it. It's your turn. Whack the heart. Go ahead. Swing the stick. Or whatever you want to say to target those goals. Swing it. And you can also use the paper towel roll to whack the heart with the kids. Whack! We made it move a little bit. Whose turn is next? Before you have the character whack the piñata, if you want, you can ask the child how many times they want Jackie to whack it. So they might say, whack the heart 5 times. So then you would just be going back and forth between 2 slides to make the character whack the piñata over again. Whack, whack. Or you might have your child say a target word each time the character whacks the piñata. Whack! Swing the stick. Keep going. And then you can move on to the next character. Trey's turn. Whack the piñata. Go ahead. He'll whack the piñata. Lily's turn. Good job, Lily. And again, you might have your child work on some tasks each time they hit the piñata. But man, that piñata did not open yet. Did all the kids get a turn with the piñata? Who did we forget? There he is. Get the heart. Swing the stick. What do you think she wants you to do? Your turn. You might have your child pretend to reach into the camera and grab the stick. And the clinician is going to have a paper towel roll ready to whack the piñata. It's our turn now. Are you ready? So again, the child might say, ready, set, go, or whack the piñata, whatever goal you're addressing here. Well, the kids are watching. I hope that we can break this piñata open. Can't wait to see what's inside. Whack the piñata. Something fell out of it. Did you see what it was? They might be pictures. So then you can ask your kids, should we look closer? Or should we see what it is? Pick up. The kids are so excited. 5 Valentines. So if you're using it for Valentine's Day, you can say they're Valentine cards or friendship cards, or you can just say they're special cards or special pictures for the kids. How sweet. And then you can ask the child, if you got to pick one, which one would you pick? Or which one's your favorite? And describe each of the different pictures. And if you are a GoGo member, you are also going to have access to the file that includes the Valentines that you will be able to send to your kids. So they're going to pick which one they like the best, and then you can email it to the family or print it and send it home. And they all have a different message on them. So you are kind, you are brave, you are sweet, you are smart, you are funny, and they all say Happy Valentine's Day. So after Valentine's Day, I will switch the file out so it doesn't say Happy Valentine's Day, it will just say the message. And I really love these because you can pause on each one and discuss what it means to be a kind person. What are some examples for someone who's brave or sweet or smart or funny? And that should spark some really good language and really good discussion. Maybe on each of these slides, the child can come up with a couple of examples of ways that they have been kind to someone, or maybe a time that they were brave, and so on. So then we're going to get into some slides that show some actions of things that are happening at the party. So in this scene, we have Trey and Lily. What are they doing? Holding scissors, making hearts. So there's a lot to discuss here and a lot of language opportunities. Let's see what the other people are doing. Another cupcake. Talk about the colors on the cupcake, sprinkles, frosting, a heart, a wrapper. What's the prince doing? He made his mom a Valentine card. How sweet. That was really nice of him to do that. The dragon! Few. They just wanted to give them hugs. I guess the dragons are part of their family too. Maybe they're pets. They seem like they're really nice. Everyone from this story is going to join the scene, and everyone is so happy. They're having so much fun at this party. So you can definitely work on story retell and sequencing to talk about everything that happened at the party, all the things that they did. What did you like the most? What do you think his favorite part was, or her favorite part? So then you're going to say, I guess the party is over. They did everything they wanted to do. And here's the ending scene, which you can take some time to describe everything happening. So you can get some really good sentences and preposition work to say where each dragon is located. Notice how the red balloon floated away into the sky, and the Queen of Hearts and the Prince of Hearts are saying bye to all their friends, leaving the castle. I'm really glad we got past those dragons in the beginning, and I'm really glad you helped me get out of that stone heart so we could join the party. It was such a fun adventure. So that's the end, and you might talk about what the Prince and Queen of Hearts might do at their next party at the castle. That's the end. Have a blast, you guys. I wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. I do want to mention that it's not too late to become a GoGo member. We decided to keep our rate at an affordable price for the time being to help our current subscribers out if you're thinking about joining. And this would give you complete access to every single activity we create for the whole year of 2021, including some bonus resources and carryover activities. Feel free to spread the word about GoGo Speech if you're loving my adventures, and make sure you're following Facebook and Instagram for lots of sneak peeks of our upcoming activities. See you next time. Bye.